Hey there, you beautiful souls. How are you? If you don't know me, hi, my name is Winter. And I have spiritual gifts and abilities that I use with my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. And this particular reading, I am tapping into the collective energies of those that are single or are contemplating, like, maybe you're kind of in a situationship or something like that. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, for some of you, like, you may be trying to figure out like how you're going to get out of something that's no longer working for you. There's like some miscommunications or communication issues. You may be like still kind of going through, like, there may be some lingering chaos like in your life right now. But we're going to take a look at the issues at hand and expose any issues that you're dealing with. And much like when I do a private reading, when I'm just connected to that person's specific energy, particular energy, and I have a little information about like their particular story, I don't have any information about your story. And it is going to be a general view of what's going on, so you'll have to take it how it resonates. But these are going to be the cards and the messages that best represent what those that find this message are experiencing or can expect in the future. So, Hecky, I might have to put you down. She's wanting some lovin's. She doesn't care what I'm doing. If she's ready for lovin's, she's going to come get it. Okay. Hecky, baby. Watch out. Come here, sweetie. I don't want her to feel neglected. Like, I feel like she might feel rejected or something. But if I don't, if I like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but let's go ahead. If you'd like to go ahead and visualize a healing light full of unconditional love just enveloping you, you can breathe that light in and then just ask your spirit guides to communicate with you through this reading that's only of your highest good. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Ascended Masters of Love and Light, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic, Cosmic, Galactic, Benevolent Beings, Higher Light Beings. I call upon you now and invite you here into this safe space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to any and all souls that find their way here. I thank you for using the cards as tools to communicate, to bring clarity, insight, guidance, validation, confirmation, information, answers that come from love. I thank you for honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay. Hecky, Miss Hecate, I'm gonna have to ask you, sweetheart, to get down. Okay? I know you don't want to. No. Can you go lay in your bed? All right, let's check out my fortune teller cards. You may be like uncertain about a situation, like something here hasn't reached a resolution. You may feel undecided, or like you are maybe feeling like you don't know, like you just maybe just feel like you just don't know, like you're just in this energy of like, I just don't know what's going to happen with this relationship, or what's going to happen with my love life. You may be right now working on creating boundaries in your life, and like you're not interested in dating anyone that is not serious about a relationship, like whoever I'm connecting with, like you're done with the games, you're done with like the, you know, like just like you're just done, you know, like you just want someone who's serious, that is like they're either gonna come at you correct for an actual serious relationship and putting the games aside, or they're just, you know, not gonna come at you at all, you know. You may also be fearing some rejection yourself, or like you're maybe have been afraid in the past to set up boundaries because you were fearful that maybe if you put boundaries in place that maybe you might lose people, or, you know, like you may have been a bit of a people pleaser, especially with regards to romantic relationships. There's been like maybe a fear of saying no to people, or like, if I do establish boundaries, will they leave? And if they do, then that's what you want anyways. You don't want someone who can't who cannot honor boundaries that you set in place. You know, just make sure to be clear about those boundaries up front. Trust will be rebuilt. So there's someone, and also it's card number 65, which would reduce to an 11. So 1111, divine timing. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame connection. There, look, stand your ground. Look, here you are standing your ground. Look, and it's card number 23, which would reduce to a 5. So if you're going through some sort of challenge, conflict, or turmoil, or any kind of changes right now, Spirit is saying stand your ground, because that's the only way that trust is going to be rebuilt. Look, you've met your soulmate, and I literally was getting that with the 11, and that was right behind the stand your ground. So, and also it's card number 2, and the 2 of Cups does represent a soulmate. So you may have to, like, your trust, it's like some people have got to really work hard at earning your trust. If you're single, like if you're not in a relationship, like whoever comes in is going to have to work really hard to earn your trust. And if you're already in a relationship or situationship, this person, you and your person, are going to be having to work really hard to rebuild trust within the connection. Hecky's hair is, her fur is everywhere. Whoa, way too many cards. Look, no second chances. You may be like, someone may come in and like want to like reestablish a relationship with you, and it may be very tempting, but Spirit's like, don't give people second chances. Like they have shown you who they are, believe them. Look, get rid of the guilt and the regret that you may have with this second chances, and it may even be like a third or fourth or fifth, but it's no more chances. Let go of any kind of guilt or regret that you have. Yeah, you may be, guys, Toby, Bentley, guys, hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You may be in like really deep thought about this, and there is a lot of guilt and regret. But look, Dark Night of the Soul, this, you may really be like going through the this dark night of the soul right here, and Spirit's telling you like you will be rewarded for standing your ground, you know, for not giving people another chance to like walk all over you, you know. So like if you are in separation, there may be a person that comes in and like really tempts you to go back into like a toxic cycle, or, you know, like get back into going back to the way things were, or like they have a tendency to kind of pull you back in. But Spirit's like, look, you're making, I stopped shuffling, like, look, you either are, or you're going to be, or you're being encouraged to make better choices and not allow yourself to be tempted to fall back into any kind of toxic behaviors or patterns, which, by the way, that did show up in yesterday's reading. You know, making better choices and choosing partners it's like choosing better partners for yourself. Not saying that there's anybody any better than anybody else, but choosing partners that are better suited for you. You know, making healthier choices with regards to romance and love. Look, dishonest, can't be trusted. Look, there is someone you do not trust. There may be a person too, like, you've worked on rebuilding trust with this person, but they're dishonest. And I'm telling you, when I was shuffling this deck, when I first got it out, as I was talking to you guys, I saw the Seven of Swords. So there is someone in your life that you just don't trust, and it's either there's this suspicious energy, like they hide things from you. You know, maybe they haven't been completely open with you. They may hide money. This person may actually, like, there may be like cheating issues, but you don't trust this person at all. And there's someone here, look, they want you back. There's something that's unrequited. Either you've had enough, you're done, over with, or this person here, things were very like unrequited while you were together, or if you're currently with them, this person is like, they have a way of pulling you back in, but things are very unbalanced within the relationship. Many of you are dealing with a person, like you've been in separation from this person, and they want you back. They will return. Look, trying to score. Maybe it's because they're wanting some tail, or they're wanting something from you regardless, whether or not it's sex or whatever it is. There's someone that has some sort of an agenda by either coming back into your life or pulling you back in if you're already together. So maybe this person has been waiting for you to make the first move. Maybe this is you making the first move to leave. And it's like, if you don't make the first move, then they're going to call you. They're going to reach out to you. They're trying to, like, they want you to need them. There's someone that needs you to need them, to rely on them, to be codependent on them. Or maybe maybe they're the one that's actually codependent on you. Suffering in silence. Look, necessary separation, see, in the near future. So if you are in a difficult relationship right now, in the near future, there's a separation that's needed. And if you're already in separation, this separation was necessary. And you may be have been suffering in silence. Maybe you're kind of suffering now. And for some of you, this is your person that's actually suffering. They're the ones that, it's like, they know that they lied, or they know that they kept things from you, or they were mysterious, or they lost your trust, and now they're suffering. But for many of you, it's like you're the one that is suffering right now. You're either suffering because the relationship is unhealthy, or you're suffering because the relationship, like, you weren't able to make it work, and like you may be feeling alone, or this is the way it felt while you were with this person. You may have felt alone even with this person. You have not been on the same page with one another. It's like there wasn't enough time, quality time with one another, and the time spent together may have been like tension or turmoil. Look, taking their time. This person may have like took forever, like, or is taking forever, like, to move the relationship forward. It's like dragging their feet, always having one excuse after another. And it's like, if you're in separation from this person right now, it's like they're dragging their feet, taking their precious sweet time to reach out, because things have been a bit unrequited, and And because okay, it just went right out of my head. I went ahead and put a cough drop in before we started. So if you guys hear me crunching, it's on a cough drop. Because, like, for the past week, every time I started doing a collective, I started coughing. So maybe you guys have had communication issues with your person. There's definitely been a lot of distance between the two of you. Maybe you felt like you wasted your time with this person. I do see abandonment issues, and it has been a painful transition. So it's been painful in this relationship. It's maybe been a painful ending, or like you're just in a lot of pain with leaving this relationship, or with the possibility of leaving this relationship. Maybe dealing with a person who only really cares about their money, or like the material aspects of life. What is the issues at hand, Spirit? You may have felt very emotionally overwhelmed. Maybe you have felt like you were sinking. Maybe you have felt like there was no way out. Or maybe for someone watching, you feel like there's no way out of your current situation. Triggered. See, okay, so you got a person here that's watching you and triggered. All right, there's definitely someone watching you. There's definitely like someone that's keeping tabs on you. And you may trigger this person, like you force this person to look at aspects within themselves that they don't like. They don't like seeing. This person is very observant over you and doesn't miss anything. They may have also felt like you were always like obsessed with them, keeping up with their social media, maybe checking to see who they were friends with, and like liking it, like going and checking to see like who liked their stuff, or if they liked the other people's stuff. And this person might be doing that to you as well now. You may feel like giving up on love, like you just feel completely unmotivated when it comes to love and relationships, or maybe that you have felt like this, like you've just felt like giving up, because it's like it's been this constant repeating pattern. Maybe of we fight, we make up, we fight, we make up, or like maybe we fight, we break up, we fight, we make up, whatever. We fight and break up, we fight and make up, whatever that is for you. And it's like this, you may be dealing with someone who acts extremely innocent and like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't done it, like they're the innocent one and you're the guilty one, But you really maybe even trigger each other, and I mean, this definitely could be a twin flame, but people feel like twin flames are meant to be together, and it's like, the once in a lifetime love, and it's supposed to be beautiful and wonderful. Twin flames are extremely rare, for one. And for two, twin flames are very difficult, tumultuous relationships because you force each other to look at these darker aspects of yourself. You are mirror images of one another, and to come together in a place of divine union with a twin flame in a single lifetime is only for highly evolved souls. And that doesn't mean that anybody is any lesser than anyone else. It just means that those twin flames that do come together, that can help mirror back of one another and heal and grow and prosper, those are just extremely, extremely rare. Most of the time, if I see a twin flame in a reading, I'm like, run. No, I'm not. But seriously, it is difficult with a twin flame that, so those relationships, it's not, I just don't like how a lot of the time twin flame relationships are romanticized, because they're not anything to be romanticized. It's very difficult to find and then maintain and twin flame relationships. It's very tumultuous, but you can find like a relationship that is going to be gentler and more it's like a very strong soul level connection, like a soulmate relationship that is something that's easier and still has like that soul level connection with a person. You may be in a relationship or dealing like this person that you're dealing with, there's like financial issues or some sort of financial worries or struggles. You may be also dealing with a person that, like, for some of you, you're dealing with someone who talks a lot of shit, or maybe even talks a lot of crap to you, or like brings up money or brings up your career, or like something along those lines. For some of you watching, there's something here about money worries or struggles. You're dealing with someone too, like for some of you, you're dealing with an ex that is like jealous over your status or your finances. Look, abandonment issues, and then look, painful transformation period. So you may be dealing, like, it may be painful ending a relationship or moving on from a relationship, walking away from a relationship, because there are some abandonment issues. Maybe you don't want to like abandon this connection, or like you don't want to feel abandoned. So it is difficult to walk away from relationships when you're dealing with your own abandonment issues. And so you may like not want to walk away from a person, or it takes you a long time to walk away from relationships or to end relationships because of abandonment issues that you have. You may even be dealing with a person that has their own abandonment issues. And you could be like really replaying the past in your mind, or come to find that you do that. There's someone that replays the past or like brings up the past. Someone that's always stressed. I'm seeing someone just quite literally stuck in the past. Can't get past the past. So let's see if we can't get any messages about the future. You may be the type, like, you are constantly like putting someone else's needs ahead of your own, or like you're maybe in a relationship you are constantly like putting this person before yourself, or this person was always getting put on a pedestal that they didn't deserve. But looky here, a time of evolution and growth of self approaches. You will feel a higher frequency of energy surrounding you in comparison to the recent past. But ascending and growing is very painful, very difficult. So you are going through this painful transition of raising your frequency, and you are going to be more evolving, or you are going to be evolving past this though. I feel like for some of you, there's something in your life that may have felt like it's been on hold. And I mean, this could be like with regards to work, business, or something, but But whatever this is, it's like something has felt stagnant or felt on hold or felt like it felt like something wasn't moving. It maybe felt like you were in a bit of a rut. But there is going to be something here that unfolds in the future that's going to help you get out of whatever this rut is that you have found yourself in. Some of you may even be meeting meeting the person that you're going to marry. There is a marriage taking place soon. Look, you may be moving or relocating in the near future. I've been seeing that for the collective off and on for a while now. So, you may be like moving out of your home. Someone else may be moving out of your home. You may be like moving out of your parents' home, or there's some sort of travel, relocation, movement in the future, in the near future, and that like you may be moving out of your marital home, or something along those lines. A friendly connection will bloom into a romance. You may feel it's supposed to be excited nervousness at this time, as it will bring forth an unexpected deepening of emotion. So there may be a relationship that right now is just kind of like a friendly connection. Maybe you're like talk to this person in passing, or it's like maybe like an acquaintance. Just very friendly with one another, and over time that starts to bloom and blossom into a full-blown relationship. And it's like maybe you catch feelings for this person, and it's very unexpected when you start to catch feelings for this person, or that you both really kind of catch feelings for one another, and it just the connection, the emotions that you have with one another, it's like just really going to deepen. And it may happen during or after some sort of move or relocation. There is someone, look, there's a secret admirer. This may be the person that you have like this friendly connection with, or maybe you already are like actual friends with this person, and they are going to come forward and let you know about the feelings that they have for you. Look, you may be moving or relocating in the near future, and there will be a move or relocation in the near future. So this says you may be, but it could either be you or someone else. And then this one is there will be a move, or so it's like definitely some sort of move or relocation in the near future. There is going to be some sort of disruption, or you are currently dealing with this disruption in the flow of life. But whatever this is, it's needed to clear out the things that are no longer serving you, so that you can be placed in a location or somewhere where you're going to be, so that you can receive the blessings, the abundance, the love that you need, that you deserve. And things are going to start to move in a whole new direction for you. And you're going to be met with the realization that you have outgrown certain people, certain connections in your life. So look, if you get invited somewhere, definitely accept any kind of invitations that you're receiving, because there's going to be an opportunity here to reconnect with certain people, certain friends, maybe family members. But there is going to be it feels maybe unexpected, but there is going to be an opportunity here for you to really promote your overall emotional well-being, your physical, just your overall well-being. get the tarot. You may, I'm also too, I'm seeing for those of you single, it's like I'm seeing like you slowly working at just building a life for yourself. This is only for those of you that are single, but it's like slowly working at building a life for yourself in the meantime of finding love. I feel like you, those of you that are single, or if you're dealing with a difficult relationship or situationship, like you're just very battle weary, you know, like you're just maybe very, yeah, just very battle weary, beat down emotionally, mentally, or like a past relationship has really taken a toll on you. Yep, look what I say. Really battle weary. As soon as I start to shuffle the deck, I've got the Nine of Wands right there. Like, definitely very battle weary. I mean, that the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So I feel like you have been just very, like, wounded, you know? Like, maybe you're just feeling really, really tired, you know? Like, you've been through so much. There may even be, like, have been, like, some fights and arguments, you know. You may be just very drained. You could be feeling like giving up. You may be thinking like, because I feel like there's this energy of being present and like you maybe kind of thinking about the future too much, or like focusing on the future and like, well, when this happens, I'll be happy, or like when love finds me, I'll be happy, or, you know, when I get this job, or when I do this and when I do that, I'll be happy. And Spirit's just telling you to just be very much like in the moment and not focus so much on the future, you know, like enjoying your life at the phase that it's at right now, you know. I feel like you may be kind of going through a bit of an ongoing battle right now, and just feeling maybe your guard is up and you're just really kind of expecting some trouble, but there's definitely been like some setbacks, you know. Things have not gone the way that you had planned, the way that you had hoped, and so there's been a lot of setbacks that have really just drained you. I feel like you're just, maybe you, if you're in a relationship, you and your partner have been going through a bit of a rough time, and maybe you're just feeling like you're not able to really relate to one another, and there's just, but at the same time, like if you are in a relationship, at the same time, like you just don't know if you can give up on one another just yet. But if you're single, I feel like there's definitely some wounds from your past that are preventing you from like truly finding happiness or a healthy relationship. And it's like maybe you feel like you're never going to get past those wounds, or, you know, maybe you feel like you're never going to find love, or you're kind of giving up on yourself or something along those lines, or you're not feeling worthy of love because, and your guard is up, but you are so damn worthy, you know. And this is like, this is difficult right now, and you know, you're just tired of the same old thing, the same old patterns, the same old BS maybe. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is the challenge. So I mean, there's that again. That's like, this is disappointment. You know, maybe you're like, have come to a place where you're like F love, you know, or maybe you have said that in the past, like F love, like I give up, right? I feel like this is also, when it's at the Ace of Cups is the challenge, it can represent unrequited love. So something here has been unrequited. I feel like there's like some blocked emotions, maybe some repressed emotions. But this can also be like a breakup where things have just been very upsetting. Maybe you just feel like you're just not in the mood for socializing, or you're just like not in the mood to like meet new people, or like you're just not, I don't know, like maybe you feel like people are pissing you off, or there's people around you that are kind of reacting like negatively towards you in some way, or like have some sort of acting with like ill will, like, so you're like questioning people's motives and intentions. I feel like you're really struggling to allow yourself to be vulnerable, or like you're really struggling to love yourself or to be compassionate with yourself. Maybe you've had or have some unrealistic expectations. Or for some of you, this is like you could be dealing with a partner who has these unrealistic expectations of you. And there's definitely the need to really resolve these issues, because otherwise you may have to, it may be necessary to end a relationship. I do definitely 100% see repressing emotions here. Someone who is unable, maybe someone's like heart is closed, or there's been so many disappointments. For many of you, it's like outside opinions. You're dealing with like outside opinions, people getting in your person's ear, or there's like some gossip or something along those lines. Definitely some emotional turmoil. Yeah, look, there's some sort of toxic relationship here. Someone wants to like pull you back in, and you're trying to heal. You need to make a decision once and for all. This may be a past partner that they're gonna come try to pull you back in, or it's been, you know, oh gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry about that. My camera got cut off, and so I had to charge it for a minute. And so anyways, it's been a little bit for me, but for you guys, it's through the magic of editing. It's only been a few, like a second for you, split second. But anyways, where we left off here is the devil. Look, we've got the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There's definitely like a need for separation and a distance between you, viewer, and someone, or just love in general. Those of you who are single and or struggling in a relationship right now, I do feel like there's some miscommunications going on, and definitely some repetitive patterns, some toxic cycles, patterns that excuse me, oh my gosh, that you've either been, that you're currently dealing with in a situation or a relationship, or that you have dealt with in the past. And it's like there is this need to break free from negative patterns with regards to either this current relationship or just love in general, and like the need to embrace new opportunities and new patterns, embracing positive emotions. I feel like you could be dealing with either you yourself are like maybe holding yourself back because of like maybe attachments to like security, or like attachments to like material possessions, or these attachments that you have to these negative patterns, and so like there's the need to really let go of whatever this is. Maybe there is a fear, or this is like these shadows, and I do feel like there's someone or something again that like tempts you or kind of pulls you back in, and or maybe there's like someone that makes promises or makes false promises or has gotten your hopes up time after time, or maybe just you've just gotten your hopes up with regards to love in the past. I'm so sorry about the coughing. That has caused you to, really have your guards up with either a particular person or just love in general. And so maybe you are very cautious now. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters of love and light, ancestors of the highest good, angelic, cosmic, galactic, benevolent beings, higher light beings. Yeah, we've got the King of Wands. It's time for you to take bold action. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, someone with fire in their chart. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's some Scorpio energy here. Why did I say Leo? Okay, yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Maybe some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But regardless, whatever the case is, it's definitely time for you to take some bold action, take control over your emotions, take control over your dating life, or like just your relationship in general. I'm seeing someone that has definitely felt very alone. Maybe you have also felt like you were going to be alone forever. I'm seeing someone that has settled because they feel like it's better than being alone. Oh my gosh. The coughing. I definitely feel like you guys you either need to communicate or you're needing communication. So your advice is the Three of Wands. I feel like spirits, for one of the things that I'm getting with this Three of Wands is to not rush. So like if you are single, it's like not rushing from like one relationship to the next. You may have been dealing with someone who has been a bit of a serial dater in the past. They kind of rush from one relationship to the next. And like, if you're going through tough times with regards to just love, like romance, relationships, it's like you're going to be able to overcome whatever you're going through with effort. I feel like Spirit is saying like, it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to expand. It's time for you to explore, maybe explore being single or explore other relationships. But it's like being brave enough to really, to even look for love, to, like, to just be brave enough to look for love, to put yourself out there, to find love, but also not being impulsive and waiting for the right person, the right time. You know, you may be like forever waiting for a person too. Like, this is like telling you to stop waiting around for this person to get their act together. You know, this person may keep you constantly waiting, and it's time for you to really just be brave enough and bold enough to take action and take control over your own life, your own dating life, and do what's best for you. Stop suffering in silence. So, I'm going to get some messages. Let's see, get some messages from this person that you've had this toxic situationship with. There was someone that you've been dealing with, for some of you that find this, that knows that knew that they needed to really put in an effort with you, and they wasn't able to increase their effort. And so it's too many differences. They felt like it was too much work. And you deserve to be with someone who feels like they are more than willing to put in that effort for you. Fear. I was afraid of your reaction, so I decided to avoid the confrontation. Someone afraid of you. They didn't want to argue. They don't like confrontation, so they may like withdrawn or just they're a scaredy cat. They're a coward. Dealing with someone who wants to play mind games with you, wants to make you miss them because it feels like they're in control. And you're dealing with someone who likes to have control. Maybe emotional manipulation, emotional control, playing with your heart, playing with your emotions. But this person doesn't like losing control, and they felt like, for some of you, you're dealing with someone who was afraid to, like, they didn't want you to have that control over them. So they played games, and they tried to control you so that you couldn't control them. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Look, narcissism. I got what I wanted out of the relationship. It's always been about my own needs. Yeah. Look, narcissism, the devil. You're dealing with a very toxic individual that only cares about their own selfish needs. They don't care about you. They don't. You're dealing with a narcissism. Someone, look, too selfish to realize, again, another card of narcissism, too selfish to realize my actions hurt you because I only care about my own needs. I don't care if you get hurt. Look, pessimism. I felt like you would only end up hurting me in the end, and I didn't want to risk getting hurt. Look, there may have been some tiptoeing around you, or like there may have been like feeling like walking on eggshells, or maybe the both of you kind of hurt one another. But ultimately, this person doesn't care about your needs. Unavailable. I was just looking for an easy hookup, and I felt you wanted more than I could give you. You're dealing with someone here who was not interested in investing time into a commitment. They just wanted something easy. And that's what you provided for them. It was too much effort, too much work for them. They weren't willing to put in that kind of work, or they're not willing to put in that kind of work. They want it to come easy to them. You're dealing with someone who didn't make you a priority, who maybe even forgot to message you or to call you or text you, or just forgot about you, like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. There was a series of There was a series of unfortunate events in my life. I had to disconnect from the world. It wasn't just you. So the reason why this person has these unfortunate events in their life and other things going on, things falling apart, is because of the type of life that they live, because they are selfish. They're reaping their karma. This person may have felt like you were the toxic one, so but yet they were projecting their own toxicity onto you. Dealing with someone very immature that just loves the thrill of the chase. This person didn't know how to communicate with you. They felt like that they couldn't say anything right. Can I get one last card here, Spirit, for the collective? And gossip. So this person may have been listening to gossip, listening to people, what people said about you. There may have been people that talked about you to this person. This person may have, there may have been some talks online, or this person had other people in their life whispering in their ear, whether or not it was directly about you, or this person just had other people interfering and whispering in their ear and made them very confused. But this person gets confused easily anyways. So this person may even be like holding some sort of grudge against something that you may have said in the past. Very unforgiving type of energy. So Spirit's telling you to remain open, because as you take bold action and take control over your life, and if you're dealing with a person that because I am picking up a person that is going to reach out to collective. So if this is someone that you're currently with, this may be someone that, again, pulls you back in. If you're still together, they're going to kind of try to pull you back in to this toxicity. And if you're single, then this person is going to reach back out to you. There's going to be some sort of tempting offer that that you're going to have to stand up and take bold action and tell this person, no, that's it. I'm not getting drawn back in. So you're going to have to like decide what you want to do. But if you do decide to be bold and explore the future, explore other possibilities, other options, explore your horizons, and just be brave, then you will be rewarded. There will be new love coming in that is not going to hurt you the way that this person has. So this is what I have for you, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.